Mama's cocktail hour, so pour it up. Pour it up.
What's up, guys? It's your girl, Zaida Lisa. Welcome to Mama's Cocktail Hour. Come on in. Get your cannabis, get your vino, get your wine, get your agua. I don't care. Whatever your poison is, maybe it's just popcorn. And come on in, okay? We are going to be talking Kim Porter. I felt like I didn't want to talk this topic. I was like, let it go. But you know what? You guys are here for it, so am I. So it looks like there are rumors sprinkling that Kimora Lee Simmons was the one who basically aired Kim Porter's memoir, diary, manuscript, whatever the hell you want to call it. It was Kimora, allegedly, okay? It looks like when I did my interview with Chris Todd, shout out to Chris Todd, we did an amazing live here where he spoke about a lot of the things that are going on with him right now. He said that he does have a new book out. It is called Shame on Shay. You guys can check it out. It is available on Amazon. I'll be putting the link in my bio if you want to check that out. It is a fiction book where he discusses Hollywood, okay? But he also has out the Kim Porter manuscript that is going to be available on PDF. And he is also promoting Courtney B's book, which is Tell It All, which is the original, like, first edited version of the Kim Porter story, okay? So it is getting hot and heavy. It looks like the guys are going to be prepared to probably be doing some interviews. So hopefully in the future we can get them here on Mamas. But if you guys have not checked out my Chris Todd interview, please check it out. We do like a live book reading for his new book, Shame on Shay, and that was dope. And then I got to ask him some questions, you know, about the current case, what's going on with Diddy, what's going on with Kim Porter. So if you guys are all anxiously waiting, like I am, to basically see what happens, your girl got you covered. And I'm going to bring you guys up to date on what's going on with Kim Porter, the investigation, Diddy, all right now, okay? So from the looks of it, the Peacock documentary dropped. If you guys don't know, they did a whole Diddy documentary on Peacock, and I'll Be Sure was featured on it, okay? And so when I'll Be Sure was featured on it, his segment was anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes, and they kept kind of cutting back to him. But in a nutshell, he goes on to allege that there was foul play in his hospitalization where he almost died. He makes reference to Diddy's camp being involved, allegedly. He talks about how the circumstances leading up to Kim Porter's death were suspicious, how he is opening an investigation on Kim Porter's death. He talks about there being a diary. He does confirm that there's a diary, that she was writing a diary up until the days right before she passed, and that she was definitely scared of Diddy, and that she had told him in confidence that for him not to share a lot of the things that she was sharing because she was scared that he might be offed, okay? This is all coming from I'll Be Sure's mouth, not mine. This is what he said on the Peacock documentary. He said that he really couldn't go into a lot of details concerning him, and being that he was working closely with Homeland Security. So I guess I'm questioning now, like, is he going to be brought up? Like, are these charges going to be brought up in the super exceeding charges that are coming up for Diddy? Like, is there going to be attempted murder on here? Like, guys, I don't know. I can't keep up with it. Like, it's too much. But my main concern, the biggest mystery of this whole Diddy saga is the Kim Porter thing. Like, I think that if we can sit here and agree that he's bold enough to blow up Kid Cudi's car over Cassie, if he's bold enough to allegedly R-word Cassie, if you guys don't remember, that was the last page of her 30-somewhat lawsuit where she said she goes back after Kim Porter passed away to have a conversation with him because Diddy lured her over there, making it seem like he was very, like, empathetic and very sad about what happened to Kim Porter. And she ends up going only to be R-worded after she meets up with him for dinner, and she tries to tell him no, and he drives her back to her house. And it was a whole thing. It's in the lawsuit. Read it. And And, so he knows how to manipulate. He knows how to take control, allegedly, right? And I really do think that that is the biggest mystery in this saga. Now, what would be interesting if this book was then given to either Courtney B or a friend of Courtney B to basically be able to put out there without people knowing that Kimora Lee Simmons was behind it. Okay, so that is what is happening now. It looks like there has been a couple of people whispering in these internet streets that Kimora is the person who was behind the manuscript. Okay, you guys drop me in the comments. Let me know what you think about that. But I was told from my source that it was indeed Kim Porter. I keep saying Kim Porter, guys. I mean Kimora Lee Simmons. The K's are killing me today. I was told from a source that it was Kimora Lee Simmons who had the book and then gave it out. Now, whether she gave it to Courtney B or she gave it to someone else that gave it to him, I don't know. That's what they're saying out in these internet streets right now, okay? And if you read the actual manuscript that I have here, by the way, okay, this is it. If you actually read this, there are things that leads me to believe that this was from the perspective of a woman. Now, of course, you're like, Zaida, that makes sense. They said Kim Porter wrote it. But let's just say, like, if Kim wrote this, right, allegedly, and then gave it to her friend, who then read it and took it seriously after her passing and then sent it over. Like, there's a lot of things that could have been manipulated and changed in this book, okay? This is Kim's lost words. And I don't think we will ever know, but that is one of the biggest secrets, okay? Who is the one who gave this book to Courtney B? I don't even think Courtney B has been loyal. He has not told. He has been on so many platforms being exposed, asking him over and over again, and he stumbles every which time. This is no shade to Courtney B. I just think that he has went down a internet YouTube hole, and now everybody is going to Fumbarooski and ask him who was the one who gave him this book that was put out by Chris Todd. And Chris Todd does talk about what he did to slightly alter the book, maybe make things make sense. And, he came on this platform, did an interview here. Like I said, you guys can check it out. But the biggest question is, where did they get this information from? Now, something interesting that I want you guys to hold on to is that Courtney B and his attorney, Ariel Mitchell, who also was on the Peacock documentary, went on to say that Courtney B provided the jury with the grand jury with tapes. Okay, to me, that's very telling, because that leads me to believe that a lot of the things that were said in this book are true. Now, in this book, she talks about, in the last chapter, acquiring some Diddy tapes. She talks about how she starts to get sexual with him again so that she can get this information, because the thought process was she wanted to be left alone. She wanted to be able to live her life, date other people. Allegedly, in the book, whoever she was dating was showing up dead of pneumonia, allegedly. And so she found that very, very weird. She started to see that it was a pattern, and she equated it all to Diddy. Okay, Ariel Mitchell did go on the documentary, guys, and she did confirm that Courtney B did have tapes that he shared with the grand jury, guys. So let's just think about it. If this book was not real, not valid, it's whatever, they made it up. Like, in this book, she talks about tapes. And Courtney B was summoned to the grand jury to give tapes. So the math seems to be mathing. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like, don't drop me in the comments and be like, it's not the book. I don't know. You don't know, right? We don't. But what I think is interesting, and I want you guys to take a look at, is take a look at these pictures that I'm going to be sharing right here real quick, okay? they show that Kimora Lee Simmons is out chilling with Quincy, chilling with the girls, still having a very close relationship with Kim Porter's kids. She loved Kim Porter. Her face, her shocking face that I feel like will forever be posted on every internet site. That scares the shit out of me, okay? When I see that photo, guys, I see someone who has seen it all. And to me, that's not a photo of someone grieving just their friend. This is someone who is grieving their friend and is afraid. Okay? That is what that photo is giving. Okay? So for me personally, Kimora Lee Simmons, whether or not she wrote this book, whether she was the one who gave it to Courtney B, whatever it is, she knows something. And whatever she knows is bad enough that her house almost burnt down. Right? It's bad enough that she knows that she cannot peek her head and say, this is me all the way, because it could mean her life. Okay? You guys let me know what you think in the comments. You guys are smart, savvy, and that's why I love it here on Mama's Cocktail Hour. If you have not liked or subscribed, do so, guys, okay? Because I am coming with the tea every day, the facts, and we gonna have a conversation, because this isn't just one-sided. It's not just about what I think. It's about what you think. So drop me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It's your girl, Zaida Lisa, and I will see you guys on the next video.
Cocktail hour, so pour it up. Pour it up.